The PAL exam was a fantastic experience for me. It was a big challenge, but I learned a lot and became a much better technician because of it.
This cabinet is the ZF's electrical cabinet we use for the IHK PAL exam. We like to use this both for the test and for training because it includes all facets of what we would use in industrial electronics. Right? This is the type of thing that maintenance would work on pretty much every day. An unfortunate thing is the only time you get to actually see those and practice on it is when a line is down and you get no time. So that's the best thing about this is we can get this fired up, running within 5 minutes and have our programming computer connected, and the apprentice is already starting to work on some items that they might have had a thought about. So it goes through all parts of electronics, going from AC down here to DC. We have different types of current limiting devices. So we have circuit breakers, motor switch protectors. We also implement some safety devices like this Phoenix Contact Safety Relay, so we understand how to keep people safe while working on these electronics. We currently are using a Siemens S7 PLC and will later upgrade to TIA, so we're trying to use the latest and greatest of what we're going to use within the factories. The best thing about this is just a micro representation of what we use in the real world and what we develop on and what we service.
It has a lot of components that are familiar, like circuit breakers or a PLC. They're all items that you would use in the real world and you would gain experience on in the PAL exam.
Includes safety devices that the apprentice will have to wire correctly to make sure everyone's safe. We have buttons and switches that we're able to turn, and what this does is interact with the system inside of here and the PLC to eventually run our system in the mechanical assembly.
This allowed me to broaden my experience and gain a base in everything, and I think that was fantastic for me as a person and for the company because I was now able to open up and help with other tasks. The job I'm doing now is test systems, so we deal a lot with mechanical, electrical, and computing components, and the PAL exam contains all of those and was a great basis for me to move into this job. In fact, I was employed into this position at ZF because my employer saw how I did on the exam.